In this particular video, we are going to be talking about the balancing of chemical equation using the algebraic method. That's our solution. The first step in this balancing is that we are going to represent the coefficients of each species by letters or alphabets. So let me use A, B, C, D. This equation turns to A NH3 plus B O2 plus C NO plus D H2O. We are going to represent the coefficient of each species by what? By letters. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to formulate an equation. So, I have nitrogen, I have hydrogen, and I also have oxygen. We are going to say that in this left-hand side, I have only one nitrogen, and the coefficient is A. 1 times A, that is A. You will put equality and go to the left-hand side. In this left-hand side, I also have only one nitrogen, and the coefficient is C. That is A is equals to C. I move on to hydrogen. In the left-hand side, I have 3 hydrogen here. The coefficient is A. 3 times A, that is 3A. Equals. Moving on to the right-hand side, I have 2 hydrogen here. The coefficient is D. 2 times D, 2D. Also, moving on to the left-hand side back, I have oxygen here. 2 oxygen. 2 times B, 2B. Equals. Go to the right-hand side. I have 1 oxygen here, I have 1 oxygen here. The coefficient of oxygen here is C, plus the coefficient of oxygen here is D, plus D. After I have formulated my equation like this, I'm going to say guys, what is the first coefficient here? A. Let A equals 1. So you will just represent the first coefficient as what? As 1. So therefore, guys, if A is equals to 1 and my A equals to C, that simply means that my C also equals to what? 1. Also, guys, if 3A is equals to 2D and my A is equals to 1, that simply means 3 times 1 is equals to what? 2D. 3 is equals to 2D. Everybody, D is equals to what? 3 over 2. So I'm going to divide by 2. So my D is equals to what? 3 over 2. Also, if 2B equals to C plus D, guys, that simply means my 2B is equals to C, that is 1, plus D, that is 3 over 2. Look for the LCM. 2B is equals to the LCM of this is going to be 2. This over 1. 1 into 2, 2 times 1, 2. 2 plus 2 into 1, 1 times 3, 3. So that simply means 2B is equals to what? 5 over 2. Then guys, my B is equals to what? 5 over 4. So therefore, guys, this simply means that my A is equals to 1, my B is equals to 5 over 4, my C is equals to 1, my D is equals to 3 over 2. Substitute each coefficient into this equation. That is going to be 1 NH3 plus 5 over 4 O2 to give 1 NO plus 3 over 2 H2O. Guys, remember that the coefficient of A is 1, B is 5 over 4, right? So our coefficients must always be an O number. Since I have the denominator 4 here, I also have 2 here. So the LCM of 4 and 2 is 4, right? I'm going to multiply through. Multiply through by 4. So I multiply this by 4. That will be 4 times 1 NH3 plus, I multiply this also by 4. 4 times 5 over 4 O2. Multiply this by 4. 4 times NO. 4 times 1 NO plus 4 times 3 over 2 H2O. So this turns to 4 NH3 plus this 4 cancel this 4, 5 O2 to give 4 NO plus 2 here 1, 2 here 2, 2 times 3 is 6 H2O. So this is the balanced equation. Then let us confirm if this equation is balanced. If truly this equation is balanced, the number of elements here must be the same number of elements here. Everybody, we have 4 nitrogen here. How many nitrogen do we have here? 4. Nitrogen is balanced. We have, we have H3 here. So the coefficient of hydrogen here is 4. 4 times 3 is what? 12. So we have 12 hydrogen here. 6 times 2, we also have 12 hydrogen here. Hydrogen is also what? Balanced. We have 5 times 2, 10 oxygen in the left-hand side. We have 4 oxygen here. We have 6 oxygen here. 4 plus 6, 10. This equation is balanced. Let's look at another example, guys. The two we are going to be talking about is this. So guys, just write solution. Do not forget the first step. Just represent the coefficient of each species by letters. So in this case, I can decide to use W, X, Y, Z. Just use any letters. So I'm going to use W, Mg2C3 plus Y, H2O to give, sorry, this one, let me use this one, WX, Y, Mg, OH2 plus Z, C3H4. Okay, I will first represent the coefficient by what? By letters, by alphabet. You can use anything you want. So therefore, guys, I will now formulate my equation. I have magnesium, I have carbon, I have hydrogen, I have oxygen. So guys, I have the left hand side, I have the right hand side. In this left hand side here, guys, how many magnesium do I have? 2. What is the coefficient of magnesium here? W. 2 times W, that is 2W. Equals, in the left hand side here, right hand side here, I have only one magnesium. The coefficient is Y. 2W is equal to what? Y. Okay, for calcium, for carbon, rather, sorry, carbon. I have 3 carbon in the left hand side here, the coefficient is W, that is 3W. Go to the right hand side. I have 3 carbon here also, and the coefficient is what? Z, 3Z. Also, for hydrogen, I have 2 hydrogen here, the coefficient is X, that is 2X. Equals, go to the left hand side here also. You know I have hydrogen in the left hand side. Firstly, I have hydrogen here, I also have hydrogen here, right? So I have, you know, these 2 is for this bracket. These 2 is for both oxygen and hydrogen. So I have 2 hydrogen here like this. The coefficient of hydrogen here is Y, that is 2Y. Plus, also, I have hydrogen here. The coefficient, this is 4 hydrogen, right? Coefficient Z, that is 4Z. For oxygen, I have only one oxygen, the coefficient is X, that is X equals, and I have 2 oxygen here, and the coefficient was Y, that is what? 2Y. Guys, I've just said let A equals 1. Sorry, you know the first coefficient is W here, right? That means let W is equals 1. So you will just represent the first coefficient as what? As 1. So if W equals 1, guys, that simply means Y, my Y is equals to 2. Why? Because you know Y is equals to 2W, and I have already assumed my W as what? 1. So 2 times 1, that simply means my Y is equals to 2. So again, if W is equals to 1, that simply means that 3 times 1 is equals to 3Z. Guys, my Z is equals to 1 because I divide both sides by 3. Also, guys, 2x equals to 2y plus 4z, right? So you just say, you know that if you look at this, my x, I've gotten my y, I've gotten my z. So I will just say that 2x equals 2y. My y is 2. That is 2 times 2 plus 4z. My z is 1. 4 times 1. Then 2x is equals to 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Then x is equals to 4. So my x equals 4, right? So this simply means that I've gotten my x to be 4, my w to be 1, my y to be 2, and my z to be 1. Let me substitute all this coefficient into this equation. So my w is 1, that will be 1 mg2c3 plus my x is 4 H2O to give y, my y is what? 2 mg OH2 plus my z is 1 C3H4. Then guys, I'm going to check if truly this equation is balanced. Then if this equation is balanced, the number of atoms on this left hand side must be the same number in the right hand side. Let us confirm. Everybody, how many magnesium do I have in the left hand side? That is 2 magnesium. In the right hand side also, how many magnesium? 2 magnesium. Magnesium is balanced. Let us check for carbon. How many carbon do I have here? That is what? 3. Out of the carbon here, that's also what? 3. Carbon is balanced. Then let me check for hydrogen. How many hydrogen do I have here? 4 times 2, 8. I have 4 hydrogen here. So let me check here. I have 2 hydrogen here, right? But the coefficient is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. I also have 4 hydrogen here. So 4 plus 4, 8. That is all balanced. Let me check for the oxygen. I have 4 oxygen here. Then I have 2 oxygen here. The coefficient is 2. So 2 times 2, 4. So all this equation is what? Is balanced. Do this one. So if you represent the coefficient by letters, let me use PQR. ALP plus QS8 to give AL to give R AL to S3. You can use any letters, remember? So let me formulate my equation AL and S. So how many A do I have here? 1. That is P is equals to, how many AL do I have here? 2. What's the coefficient? That is 2R. Now for S, how many S do I have here? 8. What's the coefficient? 8Q is equals to, how many S do I have here? 3. What's the coefficient? R, that is 3R. What's the first coefficient? P. Let P is equals to 1. So if P is equals to 1, guys, my R is equals to what? 1 over 2. Are you there? And if R is equals to 1 over 2, my 8Q will equals to 3 over 2. Right? Therefore, my Q will equals to what? 3 over 16. So my P is equals to 1, R is equals to 1 over 2, Q is equals to what? 3 over 16. Substitute it into this expression. So P is 1, that is 1 AL plus Q 3 over 16 S8 to give R 1 over 2 AL2 S3. So in order to let my coefficient be in whole number, I multiply both sides by what? By this 16, by the coefficient, by the LCM. So this will be 16 times 1, that is 16 AN. If I multiply 3 over 16 by 16, I don't get 3 S8 to give 16 times 1 over 2, that is what? 8 AL2 S3. So let us check if this equation is balanced. How many A do I have in the left hand side? 16. How many am I having here? 8 times 2, 16. How many sulfur do I have here? 24. How many sulfur do I have here? 24. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.